Williamson outside. And they'll get another chance. It's good. Nisi's got 8 points.
Effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
A nice shot by Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Pelicans trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yep, that one goes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Simons. It's good. Simons has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Poole. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Poole's got his 3rd bucket of the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Boston on top. They're up by 2. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. For the Magic, they'll be up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Swinging back over to that first half for the Celtics now. They're in a tight one.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. The lead is 2. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Nisi in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jones dishes to Williamson. Poole looking it over. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Makes it off the glass. Poole's got 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Here's Pritchard. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Again, the miss by Poole. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Brown finds Pritchard. Fires for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Poole against Pritchard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, one thing people don't understand, and this ball handling adds an element to his game, and not many guys have it. That's a big advantage for a shooter like Poole.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here's a look at some stats for Williamson. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Poole.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Back to Williamson. Outside, Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Again, the miss by Poole. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. White with it. Now defended by Williamson. And it's White missing.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more. Nice finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Boston also with the sub. Boucher is checked in. The free throw drops for Misi. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Queen.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Misi's shot is good.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Boucher sets a screen for White, and nothing is falling for him right now. Pelicans leading by 4. Poole on the wing. He's covered by Pritchard. Brown against Jones. Rebound Boston. .116 left to play here in the third. Here's White. Hands the 12-footer. White's got 7.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
They set the pick. Poole against Pritchard. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hauser the pass to White. Boucher sets a screen for White. And the dunk by Boucher.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
New Orleans gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. For the 3. No good. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Anthony Simons out there with White. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 3 slot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Simons surveying the D. And it's White missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Queen. Now Fears. Fires the 3. Minot pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's White. He's covered by Hawkins. Hawkins against White. Nice move. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And Fears has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Lots of room. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Down low. Here's Tillman. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Shoots the 3. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Messi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Anthony Simons. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Brown. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williamson finds Messi. Count the basket.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Now here's Brown. Outside, White. Boucher the screen. Jacks up a three. Boston, no good that time either.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Hawkins. Williamson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now White. Outside Brown. Pritchard fires a three-pointer. Good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Tillman. Outside Poole. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And good that time.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
Now Pritchard. Jaylen Brown puts down the fadeaway J.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Boom! He's off from 3. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. Tries from 10, and he gets it to go.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Poole against Pritchard. And he banks the layup in.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Brown. And he misses the J.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Messi with the ball. Poole. Now Jones. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 7. They trail by 7. Brown can't get it to go. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Williamson outside. Rebounded by Brown. And down goes the free.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.